Hello students, Sacred Heart High School welcomes you. Today we will study chapter 11, Cell Structure and Microorganisms, part 2. Microorganisms. We know that there are innumerable living organisms on this earth. From this, most of the organisms can be seen with our naked eyes. But then there are some organisms which cannot be seen with our eyes, but can only be observed under a microscope. Such organisms are called as microorganisms. Microorganisms exist as unicellular or multicellular organisms. They are widespread in nature and are beneficial to life, but some can cause serious harm. Let us study about microorganisms in detail. Occurrence of microorganisms. Microorganisms are tiny living things and they are found all around us. They are found in air, water, soil, food, sewage and garbage. They are also found in bodies of plants and animals including humans. Some microorganisms are solitary. Solitary means they live singly. Example, amoeba, paramecium. Whereas some microorganisms like bacteria lives in colonies. They lives in colony means they live together. Some microorganisms live on the remains of dead plants and animals. Microorganisms can be observed under microscope. Let's see how that is done. Activity. Keep a moistened piece of bread or bhakri in a closed box. Observe it after 3 to 4 days using a magnifying glass. Next, observe a drop of muddy water or water from a stagnant puddle under the compound microscope. When you observe it, you will find hundreds and hundreds of microorganisms in that one single drop of water. Nature of microorganisms. There are a variety of microorganisms. Some microorganisms are unicellular, means they are made up of only one cell, whereas some are multicellular. These microorganisms are made up of many cells. Fungus that grows on bread or strands of algae in ponds are multicellular, whereas microorganisms such as bacteria and viruses are unicellular. Bacteria and viruses have prokaryotic cell structure, means they do not have any membrane bound cell organelles. The plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleoid are their only components. Growth of microorganisms. Microorganisms can grow in various conditions. Each microorganism needs a specific environment for growth and reproduction. There are some microorganisms which need oxygen for their growth, whereas there are some microbes which do not need oxygen for their growth. Some microorganisms survive in extreme conditions like ocean floor, polar regions, hot water springs, etc. During adverse conditions, microorganisms develop a thick covering around themselves and they stop their life processes like movement, growth, etc. When the favorable conditions return, they come out of their protective covering and continue their life processes. I hope you have understood this part. Thank you.